welcome to my YouTube channel, and if you're new, subscribe, comment, and like on the video, and we're gonna talk about how the originals, legacies, and Vampire Diaries, alright? How all three of them shouldn't have ended, like, they shouldn't, and they shouldn't have not been, like, named differently. I think, sorry, I have like a cough today, but like, I don't care, and I'm like, okay. I'm still trying to wrap my head around the fact that Alaric would even allow Hope to become the Tribrid, because she never even wanted it. Like, she just wanted to have a normal life, and yeah. And also, can people talk about the fact that I am kind of digging No Humanity Hope? Because, like, she slays 110%, and I'm like, yes.
I had to become the Tribrid.
And yeah, Hope being the Tribrid, as much as I like it, it's just like, I feel like she was forced to become the Tribrid because, like, most people know that she didn't want to. She wanted to be just a normal were-witch at first, and before that she was just a witch, and she even said she didn't want to be a mythical Tribrid freak show. And I totally agree. Like, yeah. But no, yeah. And another thing is that, am I the only one that ships Hizzy? Hope and Lizzie? Because, like, I totally do. I feel like Hope and Lizzie should have been a thing, and I feel like these should have been, like, best friends even more than they already were. Because I feel like when Hope had her community off, it was more clear that she didn't want it on. And I'm like, also, don't even get me started on the fact that I think they should have just let Hope have her community off, because it could have been way better. Like, way better for her mental health. Because I thought Hope lost enough already. She lost her parents, and also her boyfriend. Like, yeah. As much as I didn't ship Handon, like, I could care less if that show ever comes back and, like, Hope being with her boyfriend again. I'm also like, okay, so if they're gonna get back together, which I know that probably won't happen, because Hope moved on. And yeah, a lot of people think Hope is not the mother type, but I strongly disagree, because she would be an amazing mother, and I know for a fact she would name her first daughter Haley. So yeah, I don't know. I might also make a POV series about it, but yeah. And also, when I'm like all talking about Vampire Diaries stuff, like, I get like deep into it. And another thing is, like, Elena and Damon. Oh my god, yes, Delena. I love Delena. And I'm like, always gonna love it. And when I was like younger, watching the Vampire Diaries, I thought, my kid little self, me, thought it was like a documentary and thought vampires were real, but then I figured out recently that they're actors. Not really recently, I mean when I was 12. Because I haven't watched the show in a long time, because they took it off of Netflix Canada. So I thought that, oh, they were just like wrapping the series up. Nope. It's in Netflix in America, so I'm probably going to get a VPN and watch it through that way.
When I get my
age check, finally.
and yeah.
And
Honestly, am I the only
person that like thinks that Danielle Rose Russell is like one of the nicest actresses ever to exist? And also Jenny Lloyd and Kelly Bryant. Like, all three of them are really nice. I also really like Kat as well. I feel like Kat Graham was an amazing actor, and they did her dirty. They did her so dirty, and I am like, they shouldn't have. And anyway, I know the Vampire Diaries wasn't like historically accurate either. Like, when Emily Bennett was around in those flashbacks, she could have at least had braids or an afro or some form of gel, because Emily looked like she had
like
curly hair, like it would have been done with a curling iron and with a straightening iron too, and I'm like, that was way before those two were both invented. So yeah.
I feel like they could
Could have at least done a few more episodes where she had like an afro or like braids. Like, please, they could have done braids. And if you watch the show Always a Witch on Netflix, you can put it on English settings so you can listen to it in English. Carmen doesn't even have straight hair. Like, it's in its natural big form. And I so wished that they could have done that with Bonnie and also Emily. Because, like, if a show that's in Spanish that can be set to English can do it, the Vampire Diaries can too. They did that with Grams a bit, but not as much. But yeah.
so yeah.
Another thing is, like,
Can we talk about
this scene. Yeah. Like, that was a moment for Vampire Diaries. Like, it made history, where Bonnie saved the entire town from actual hellfire, and she just blasted it straight back to that bell like it was nothing. Not really, but like, yes, she passed out, but she didn't die, because there was a few scenes later, I think, where she was like moving away or whatever, and yeah, people thought she died in that scene, but she didn't die. And yeah, I find it really hilarious when people think that she died in that scene, but she didn't. So yeah, and that might have been one of my most favorite episodes,
when
Bonnie sacrificed herself to save the entire town, because I feel like that was when they did her right with all the rest of the Bennett witches. So yeah.
and
Also, like,
I'm also
like getting really deep into this Vampire Diaries stuff, because maybe, just maybe, Julie Pluck might be searching Vampire Diaries up on YouTube and wondering
I wonder if
if anyone still cares about the show.
but yeah. I feel like
They could have done it right. Like, they could have did Cat right. And, like, I bet all that stuff that was getting done with her hair all the time would have given her headaches. Like, I would have too if I would have had to wear a wig like that and all the time because they're like constantly getting pins in her wig, and I'm pretty sure it would probably itch a lot. I wear wigs all the time, like, it's itchy, okay? I wear wigs sometimes for fun, and when I accidentally wear them too long, it's itchy, and I don't even know how a cat did it. Like, I don't. I'm happy she's embracing her natural hair now. I'm so happy for her. So yeah. And also, what about this scene?
Oh my god!
Like, hello? Bonnie could have been a mother with Enzo, and they could have had children, and Enzo could have taken the cure.
I would have loved to
See that family happen. Like,
if they would have just given
Cat a bit more credit and a bit more niceness, then it would have ended like that. So, yeah.
and
I hope you all liked this video. Again, subscribe, comment, like, and yeah, all that. Bye everyone. Love you all.